What is popping, everybody? My name is Ethan, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. We're back for the second and final video today, this one in particular being on Cancer. Going to be my first reference equates to my personal favorite of the Olympian gods, Poseidon, Earthshaker, Stormbringer, Father of Horses, God of the Sea. Ringing any bells? Is probably the most benevolent of the Olympian gods. He's the kind of guy who you find on some beach somewhere in a Hawaiian shirt and khakis, kicking back, taking the race, sipping a mimosa, and maybe doing a little bit of fishing. Though, be careful if you find him doing some fishing. He doesn't go for the small ones. Let's just leave it at that. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. It's a Thursday at the time of me uploading this. And without much further ado, Cancer, I give you the reading. Woman! Ooh. Hades Underworld. Okay. Okay. Interesting, though not altogether bad card to start off with. And not a common choice either. So this is a card, this is a card of transformation and unseen renewal. It's basically a card of, new life. It's a card of coming back from the darkness, essentially, rising from the dark. And this says to me that you might be exiting a dark period in your life. This says to me you might be coming back to the light a little bit. You might be going through a big shift in your life. Something along those lines is happening. So let's see where this goes. Close acquaintance? Ooh, ouch. The Gorgon's Lair. Okay. Um, interesting. So, Hanser, you yourself personally are changing. I'd like to say you are changing for the better. You're changing yourself as a person. You're changing your life. You're flipping the switch to a new chapter. You're flipping the page to a new chapter in your life. And your friends are a little bit scared of what they're seeing. Now they don't necessarily have a reason to. I think they're just a little nervous of how much you're changing, Cancer. And don't get me wrong, change is not a bad thing. Change is an engine. It's a force for good. It just means that, you might have to soothe your friend's fears a little bit. Let's see though, where's your head at? Pegasus's birth. Oh, I think I'm spot on. This is the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Pegasus's birth is all about creation, purity, and possibility. It's the card of new beginnings, new light in your life, Cancer. And, it's a good thing. You're just now rising out of the darkness. In fact, I think a better way to show this off would be to put the cards like this. One on top of the other. No. This one came first. Hold on, let me switch these around here. This one came first, then this one. And you, Gemini, soared from the darkness, if you will. Interesting little metaphor I wanted to show off there. You are soaring from the darkness. Let's see what's in the light. What's around you? The Styx Oak. Ooh. Your motivation for doing this, Cancer. You made a promise to somebody. You made a commitment. You made a promise that you would pull yourself together. Because you've been in this, I get the feeling, Cancer, that you might have been in this dark period of your life for maybe a little while now. Maybe this has been a persistent thing. But you made a promise to somebody that one day you would pull yourself out of it, and you would come back swinging, and you would reemerge into the light once more and bask in its glow. So there's your motivation for doing this. And maybe the promise was to this friend. I'm not sure. Maybe it was to this friend. We shall see, though. What do you want? The Chariot of Helios. Wow. There's one very clear metaphor here, Cancer. Out of the darkness into the light. That is so far what this whole reading is about. Out of the dark into the light. You want to, bring that light back into your life. You want to have your life back together again. You want this dark period, this dark chapter of your life to end, Cancer. You want it to be over. I respect it, Cancer. I do respect it heavily. Question is, does your friend approve of what the light within you is showing? Who's advising you? Hephaestus's Forge. Okay. Now you're speaking their language, Cancer. Looks like your friend is seeing you put in the hard work. Looks like your friend is seeing you put in the hours, put in the time, put in the effort to reinvent yourself. They are seeing it, they are believing it, they are liking what they're seeing, Cancer. Bit of a word of advice here. Just keep going. You're on the right track now. There's no reason you should stop. Just keep going. Yeah? Keep going. What's your dilemma? The Triumph of Hercules. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Cancer, you're not sure what the end game will look like for you. You're not sure what a final victory on the other side would look like for you. And I understand that, Cancer. I totally get that. But that doesn't mean you can't do it. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to, see the light at the end of the tunnel, know that victory is within my grasp, and not know what it will look like once I'm there, like once I'm actually, basking in its glow. I know what that's like. I can relate to you, Cancer. Trust yourself. We'll be good. Who has the power? The Titans revolt. Oh man. Okay. This is not a card of rebellion this time. Not normally this is a card of a big fight. It's a card of rebellion, it's a card of, big fighting, war, everything like that. Not this time. This time, this is you having the power of change in your hand. Your world, your life, your very existence is changing all around you thanks to your efforts, Cancer. You have worked tirelessly to make these changes a reality. You have the power in your hands now to control your own destiny. Don't waste it. That's all the advice I can give you there, Cancer. Don't waste it. Don't waste your chance here. Don't waste your life. Do not waste it. What's holding you back? The wisdom of Solomon. Okay. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from there, Cancer. You believe you lack the wisdom to sustain being in the light for so long. You believe you lack the wisdom and the knowledge to complete your journey to stabilization and getting out of this dark period in your life. But that belief is also a lie, Cancer. That is your self-doubt creeping in. That is your, insecurities. That is your doubts creeping into your head. And you've got to pound that out of your head because it's not true, Cancer. You have the power in your hands to see this through to the end. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. All you have to do is keep going. Don't stop now. You're almost there. Now, what's being hidden? The descent of Persephone. How much you're changing. Wow, Cancer. Wow. Two big themes of this reading, out of the dark and into the light, and change. Those are the two biggest things. I guess it would technically be one thing, change, but yeah, your life, your existence, everything is changing. There are so many change cards in here. There's so much happening. You've got Hades Underworld, which is a card of renewal. You've got, Pegasus's Birth, which is a new beginning. You've got Hephaestus's Forge, which is working on that new beginning. You've got the Titan's Revolt, which is a card of the power to change. And you've got the Descent of Persephone, which is inherently a card of change. Change, change, change. That's all this reading is about, Cancer. Change is happening in your life. Can you succeed? The Wrath of Poseidon. You're not angry. No, no, no. That's not what this is, Cancer. There's no anger here. This is another change card. This is you having the power, Cancer. You're a force of nature right now. You can't be stopped. You have the power in your hands. Cannot express that enough. You know you can do it, Cancer. You may have doubts. You may not believe you can do it, but deep down you know you can do it. Now, all you need to do is believe, Cancer. Believe in yourself. What happens in the end? There it is. Persephone's return. If that isn't a metaphor, I don't know what is. You started this whole thing off in the darkness, Cancer. You started this whole reading off in the dark, in a bad spot in your life, just trying to work your way out of it. And slowly but surely, you worked your way up, basked in the light, worked it, changed. Not sure if you could do it. Big change. You're a force of nature. Bam. Ending card. You end up finally coming back into the light again. That's what this is. Like, compare this to this. Hold on a minute. Let me switch these cards around. This is a metaphor for your descent. This is a metaphor for your rise, Cancer. Now, don't waste your chance. Do not let it go to waste. Now, when's this all happening? The wings of the Dallas. There it is. Time to fly, Cancer. Time to fly. You've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Sorry about that. You've been waiting for this moment, Cancer, for a long, long time. Soak it in. It's time for you to fly. As for when this is all happening, next 2 or 3 months. It's going to be a bit of a longer one, Cancer. It's going to be a journey to get there. It's going to be a bit of a grind. By the end of it, I can assure you, Cancer, you will be happy you did it. There is big change happening in your life. Come next year, Cancer, your life's going to look totally different. Okay, I'm going to do a quick recap, and then we'll go on and end things off. I do hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. If you haven't enjoyed the video thus far, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel, same kind of content on there. There's some exclusive content on there you may very, very, very much enjoy. If you really, really, really love the content on there, consider dropping me a follow. Now support me, now support the channel. Now, without much further ado, folks, it's recap time. Okay, Cancer. You started this reading off in the dark chapter of your life, just starting, work your way out of it. Friend, wasn't sure if you were going to be able to pull it off, but slowly but surely, you began to change. The biggest change in your life. You started the journey as a promise to somebody, probably your friend, that you were going to make something out of this. You were not going to waste your life. And so, you began to work your way towards that light at the end of the tunnel. Your friend sees this, they're supporting you all the way. They're supporting your journey, supporting you, putting in the hours, your work, all of it. You're not sure what your victory is going to look like, Cancer, but it will be good. I can tell you that much. Big changes are coming. You're not sure if you can do it, but trust me, Cancer, you can. You may not believe it, but you know deep down you can. And it's going to take a lot. You're going to have to become a force of nature, but by the end of this reading, Cancer, you go back into the light. It's a new chapter in your life. Well done. Big changes, Cancer. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and miss a single one of the videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 8 100 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a good one.